in time.
Mr. Sims.
Mr. President, the bill that I am introducing today is a bill to repeal the changes that were made to the Summary Offences Act just 2 weeks ago. That is, the move by the Labor and Liberal parties to introduce draconian anti-protest laws into our state that have been met by community outrage. Now, Mr. President, you will recall I gave a long speech on this topic just a fortnight ago. I intend to revisit some of the highlights for your benefit, as I know you enjoyed the speech a great deal. But I will actually just speak very briefly, Mr. President, on outlining my reason for introducing this bill to repeal the changes to the Summary Offences Act. I'm a great believer that, in politics it is possible to make mistakes, Mr. President, and when one makes a mistake, one should fess up and change course. And there was a terrible mistake that was made in this chamber 2 weeks ago, when, despite the best efforts of the Honourable Tammy Franks, the Honourable Frank Pangello, the Honourable Connie Benares and myself, and what was a challenging debate that went for, I think, about 15 hours, the Labor and Liberal parties pushed ahead with these laws that really strike at the core of democracy in our state, that really undermine one of the central tenets of our democracy, that is the right to peacefully protest. And I think it's fair to say I've never seen such a strong and forceful reaction from so many diverse sectors of the South Australian community. Organisations like the Council for Social Service, organisations like SA Unions, organisations like Human Rights Watch, Amnesty International, the Human Rights Law Centre, the Conservation Council, all coming together, joining crossbench MPs in speaking out against these laws and in urging this parliament to change course. Sadly, their pleas were ignored. I've also never received so much feedback from the community on an issue. I've received, I think it was about, Mr. President, 1,000 emails in 4 days. Emails continued to flow in when it became clear that this bill had passed through this chamber, because members of the community were so aghast. I will say that most of their outrage was directed towards the Labor Party. And that's because the Labor Party was founded on the struggle of workers and on union action, on protest action. And they considered this bill to be a slap in the face to those Labor activists who've done the hard yards, who have manned polling booths, who've been out handing flyers, who've been out promoting the cause of the Labor Party over years and years and years. It was a slap in the face to that history and an insult, actually, to all citizens to have our fundamental rights in our democracy being impacted in this way. So, look, I'm introducing this bill to repeal those changes that were made in this chamber just a fortnight ago, to give the major parties an opportunity to change course. In particular, the Labor Party an opportunity to listen to the union movement, listen to those community groups, rather than the Leader of the Opposition who drafted this law, actually listen to the community and change course. So my intention is to leave this bill on the notice paper, to give the parties time to reflect and to bring it to a vote in the fullness of time when they have had an opportunity to consider the implications of what they have done. But it is never too late to change tact. It's never too late to reverse a bad decision when one has been made, and this repeal bill will give all sides of politics an opportunity to do the right thing, to listen to the community and to respect the central principles of our democracy.
Honourable Mr Hood to take the adjournment. You're going to move that the debate be adjourned.
I move that the debate to be adjourned.
And that's seconded. Put the question. Those who question say aye, against, say no. The ayes have it. The Honourable Mr Sims, in order of the day for...
The next Wednesday of sitting, sir.
Is that seconded? Put the question. Those who question say aye, against, say no. The ayes have it. Clerk.
Notice of motion, private business number 5. The Honourable R.A. Sims.